Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Gaudet Field here in Middletown, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina University Seahawks are set to take on the Bison of Nichols College in a big Commonwealth Coast Conference men's lacrosse matchup. Hello again, and welcome. I am Andrew Pizzelli, bringing you the call here this afternoon. The Bison 5-6 on the season, 1-1 in the CCC. Salve Regina 4-4 overall, and 2-0 in conference play. Seahawks win the draw and will be in on the attack first. In net, Brady Morgan, the freshman from Framingham, Mass., will be between the pipes for Nichols. Meanwhile, Ryan Chambers, reigning CCC Defensive Player of the Week, will be between the pipes for the Seahawks. Patrick Berry will carry down the right-hand side. And we'll fling it out onto the wing. Seahawks coming off a 16-10 victory over Roger Williams in the Cahog Cup. This one threaded out in front. Leary trying to get it back behind the net now to McAllister. Out and around. Held on the near side. Thrown towards the cage by Liam Cooney. Saved by Morgan. And the Bison will look to clear. And they do. Seahawks had big performances from Cooney, Chambers, and Justin Haverly. All three earned conference honors this week because of that performance against Roger Williams. 7 points for Liam Cooney, earning him Offensive Player of the Week. As I said, Chambers, 19 saves, career high. And Justin Haverly won 20 faceoffs to win Specialist of the Week. Bison with it in the attacking end, down the right side. Cohen plays it into the middle. The shot bounces high and wide and out of play. On the inside, that was Santoni. Bison keep possession. Kobe Gillis, man to watch. First in the conference in points. Cohen on the left wing side. Slings it all the way out, and it's picked off. Laundry with the clean steal, trying to go coast to coast. His shot is saved by Morgan. Nichols coming into today having won 3 straight. Most recent victory, 27-3 over Eastern Nazarene. And a record-setting day for the Bison. Colby Gillis dished out a program record 14 assists in that game. Ball on the left wing side here, the attacking end for the Bison. 27 goals, broke a previous record of 24. Set in 1967, over 40 years ago, versus Castleton. Gillis, meanwhile, shattered a 31-year-old record of 8 assists set by Jack Sweeney against Mount Ida 20 years ago, April 9th, 1981. So a big day for the Bison. Fighting his way inside here and able to keep the cradle alive with a shot was Hunter Ferreira. That one's blocked in front and wide. And that shot goes wide. Seahawks will get it back. Van Winkle will navigate midfield and lob it ahead on the clear. No score. 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Ryan Iritano. Brett Souza. Patrick Berry near side. Sprint straight away up top. Iritano, right wing side. Plays it in deep. McAllister from the end line. Slings it into the middle. Cooney winds up. Fire! Save made by Morgan. Bison tried to navigate midfield. They do. Getting it up and across was Nick Walteri moving it across. Strong hands there from Jeffrey Talion. Bison back on the attack. Left wing side, Gillis. Out onto the wing to Santoni. And he will slow things up here. Gillis leads the team, 8 goals, 39 assists on the year. Obviously the big day, 14 against Eastern Nazarene. Cohane, though, leads the team in goal scoring, 32, which is second in the CCC coming into today. Santoni dishes it back left side. Shake and bake from Warner. He hands it back off. Cohane with the underhanded shot. And that one is directed wide and maybe missed the net. No reset of the shot clock. 22 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bison. Cohane from the end line. Picked up by Brett Souza. He ducks the shoulder. Plays it out to the point. The long distance shot. That one skips off the iron. Connor Santoni. Bison get a reset of the shot clock. 9:09 to go in the first. No score. Santoni. Right side. Drops it in deep. Colby Gillis. Surveying from the wing. Trying to get around Gavin Johnson. Gillis now. Spins back to his right. Hands off for the shot. And they score. Gillis to Cohane. And the Bison take the lead with 8:41 to go. Sion Cohane, 33rd goal of the year. And the Bison will control the draw. Right back on the attack. 1-0 Nichols. Teams have split their last 5 meetings. Turned over on the near side by Santoni. McCusker forcing that. Seahawks now look to clear. McCusker, stutter step along the near side. Gives it up a little wide, and that is off the mark. Picked off and stolen by Nick Walteri. Ball up for grabs again out into the 35. Big shoulder here, a whistle. And they're going to give this back to the Bison. Seahawks lead the all-time series 14-8. As I said, the last 5 meetings have all been split. Alternating wins. Ryan Warner moves it across to Santoni. Right wing side now. Dumped in behind the cage to Colby Gillis. A sophomore from Northborough, Mass. Moves it around the wing left side. Warner again. Up top, Santoni. Around McCusker. Down the right-hand side. He'll fire it high and wide. Gillis. Off the end line. Left side, Cohane. Trying to duck around. Van Winkle falling to the ground. Does he score? The officials are going to discuss here whether or not he voluntarily went into the crease. And they're going to say no and award the goal to Cohane. His second to make it 2-0 with 7:11 to go. Karen Hughes will come in here to take the draw. for Salve Regina. And he wins it cleanly. Quickly, Hughes right to the goal, bounces it home! Kieran Hughes right off the draw. Won it cleanly and was off to the races. 7:05 to go, and the Seahawks are on the board. And he will dig right back in again, and this time the draw is controlled by the Bison. Winning it was Scott Ehrenberg. 2-1. Hughes does not often go right to the goal. His first goal of the year. Gillis. Back behind the net left side, picked up by Gavin Johnson, who gets a piece of the pass. Ball still loose, up for grabs. Johnson knocks down Gillis. And they may keep this Bison ball. They will. So the near turnover. But Johnson, who leads the Seahawks in caused turnovers, 16, and ranks third in the CCC in that category as well. Ball falls right out of the cross of C.J. Cadigan. He's able to get it back. He had 10 points last week for the Bison, earning him CCC Rookie of the Week. And then the ball lost out of play in the far corner. Bison turn it over. Seahawks clear it to the attacking end. Threaded in front, turning with the shot, Leary, he scores! 5:46 to go on the feed from McAllister, and the game is tied. Back-to-back goals for the Seahawks to tie the game at 2. Hughes and Ehrenberg once again on the draw, and the Bison come away with it. Ball was nearly up for grabs, but it fell right to Ryan Warner, who now will sprint ahead. And then his pass, I don't know if that was deflected, came flying out of the stick. Nearly another turnover. Warner now up the right-hand side, throws it on the goal. Save made by Chambers, rebound out high. Taken away by Gavin Johnson. And he races it to the attacking end. Under 5 to go. First quarter. Laundry up the right-hand side from the off angle. Throws it in front for Cooney, who scores! 3 unanswered goals for Salve. Time out. Nichols will take it as well. 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Seahawks on top 3-2. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Out of the Bison timeout, 3 unanswered goals for Salve Regina. They lead 3-2 with 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Justin Haverly will dig in against Scott Ehrenberg. And the Seahawks will have the draw off the violation. Right back on the attack. Beauchamp turns. Cooney with the shot. Save made by Morgan. Rebound up for grabs. Grabbed by the Bison. Coming over from the inside is Nick Walteri. And he's going to have some trouble trying to clear it here. Bounce to the near side. Right along the sideline. Keeping it in by a hair was Dylan DeRubis. This one bounced ahead to the attacking end. Up for grabs and turned over. Grabbed by Daniel Bordeaux. Four Nichols turnovers here in the first quarter. Here's Tracy. In behind the cage, watched by Jeffrey Talion. Tracy. With 3.5 to go. Slings it out near side Cooney. Out high Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Feathers it back in deep once again. Tracy left side. Turns. Fire. Save made by Morgan. Actually make that Laundry who ripped it on the cage. Ground ball collected on the far side by the Bison. Picked off again. Here comes Tracy. And he'll slow things up. Beauchamp. Left wing side. Cradles it out high. Trying to turn the corner. He'll rip it on the cage, and he bounces it over the shoulder of Morgan. Morgan went down to make the save, and the ball hopped right over his head. 4 unanswered for the Seahawks with 2:21 to go in the first. Kieran Hughes back to take the draw now for Salve. And he wedges it free and wins it. Under 2 to go, first quarter. Iritano. Stutter step to his right. Will carry in deep to the attacking end. Walks it out. As Joseph Busa defending him. Iritano trying to go right around the goal. Rips it low. And it's going to be wide out of play. Seahawks will keep it. Souza. Picked up by Jeffrey Talion. Lobs it in deep to Iritano. Looking inside, now out onto the wing. McAllister out high to Patrick Berry. 25 seconds on the shot clock here for Salve Regina. Leading 4-2. Berry up the left-hand side. Passes it in deep. Iritano trying to lean in. Feathers it out in front. Turning. Shooting. Cooney denied by Morgan on the doorstep. Ball up for grabs inside. Bison come away with it for a moment. But Garrett Gay throws it ahead, and it's picked off by Bordeaux. .43 seconds to go now in the first quarter. Seahawks will hold it and likely look for the last shot. Here's Laundry out to Beauchamp. 30 seconds to go. Beauchamp, underhand cradle up the right side, stumbling now behind the cage. Out onto the wing left side. Tracy around a man with the shot, score! 19 seconds to go. Brendan Tracy rips it from 15 yards out, and it's 5-2. Haverly on the draw, got tripped up. And so the Seahawks will win this one with 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Chance to maybe tack on one more if they really hurry. Van Winkle strong down the left side. He scores! The why not shot from Max Van Winkle finds the back of the net. 6 unanswered goals for Salve Regina. Seahawks have scored 2 quick ones here in this quarter. 9 seconds, a lot of time. The way this first quarter is gone. Hughes almost won it cleanly. He bobbles it in the attacking end. 4 seconds to go. He'll hold it out wide. And that'll do it for the quarter. But after falling behind 2-0, the Seahawks score 6 straight. And they will have the lead 6-2 through one quarter here from Gaudet Field. We'll take a quick break and be back with the call of the second quarter. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the second quarter here between Salve Regina and Nichols. The Seahawks lead 6-2. Off the draw, won and controlled by the Bison. Looking to stop the bleeding here. They led 2-0, 2 goals from Cian Cohane, excuse me. But 6 unanswered from Salve Regina. Cohane, the senior from Yorktown Heights, New York. Stumbling around Beauchamp left side. Cohane looking to drop it in deep on a bounce, fielded by Gillis in the corner left side. Out high, Hunter Ferreira. Switches to the left hand. Picked up by Naglieri. Turning. Ferreira, his shot high and wide. .29 seconds on the shot clock here for the Bison. Gillis behind the cage. Dumps it back off to Kohane, who will back it out along the end line. Beauchamp with him step for step. Kohane out of the double team, trying to feed it inside, and it ricochets off of C.J. Cadigan. Picked up by Tellini. And the Seahawks clear it to the attacking end. McAllister down the left side. On back for Laundry. Out high now to Patrick Berry. First possession here, the second quarter for the Seahawks. Berry. In behind the cage. McAllister fakes the pass. Now walks it out onto the wing. Crossfield for Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Surveying from the right side. Trying to back his way in on Warner. Tied up high. Lost the ball on the ground. Scooped up and taken by Kyle Ettenhofer. But I think we're going to get a foul called on the inside. We do, so no turnover. Seahawks catch a break. Laundry on the wing left side. We'll wait for Brendan Tracy now, who fields it 30 yards away. 55 seconds on the shot clock here for the Seahawks. Tracy will take it deep into the corner left side. Trying to work on Nick Gualteri. Tracy now on the wing. We'll reset it. Wants to work one-on-one. Tracy can't get the drive going. Slings it across now. Berry looks and sees 25 seconds on the shot clock. Moves it out right wing side. McAllister around the screen. Back behind the net. Tracy once again. 18 to shoot. Tracy blitz with the double team. Carries out wide left side. Dumps it back off to the rolling McAllister. Holding on the wing with 10 seconds. Leary out high with 8. Trying to turn around Busa. Leary out high. Just plays it into the middle. Picked off by Ryan Warner. And Warner will bring it back across on the clear. .11:20 to go in the second. Kobe Gillis moves it out high to Santoni. Picked up by Tracy. With an angle left side, Derubis into the middle. His shot goes high and wide. Seahawks with the 13-10 edge in shots. 12-4, though, in shots on goal. Johnson picks up Gillis here. Shut off on the drive. Long lob all the way out. Fielded by Ferreira. Rocco Mazzi out swiping at the cross. 20 yards away. Ferreira spins back to his right. Winds up and fires. I mean, maybe he was looking to dump that one off high. But too high for Kohane. So the Bison turn it over. Seahawks will easily clear it ahead with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Leading 6-2. Bison led 2-0. 6 unanswered from Salve. No scoring yet here, though, in the second quarter. Carlo. Back behind the cage. Now out onto the wing for Laundry. Laundry. Nudged off the shot. Will hold it off to the side of the cage, left side. Trying to spin back to the inside. Laundry. No angle. Just turns and fires it, and it goes wide. McAllister sprinting from the far side corner will bring it near side. Out high to Ryan Carlo. Carlo into the middle, turning. Cooney, he scores! Carlo to Cooney, 9:20 to go in the second. Seahawks add to their lead. Seahawks have scored 7 straight. Hughes trying to dive for the draw, ended up tying up the Bison a bit. So Van Winkle could come in and win it. Seahawks right back on the attack. Under 9 to go, first half. Tracy will play it in deep. All the way out high, Padrick Berry. Berry on the wing right side. McAllister trying to lob it out wide, and does so. Was looking inside first. Beauchamp now from the far side. Beauchamp out high, throws it on the goal and wide. Seahawks keep possession. Here's Leary trying to back his way in. Leary sends it out wide to Beauchamp. 16 seconds on the shot clock here. Tracy. Straight away. Moves it left side. 10 seconds to shoot here for the Seahawks. Beauchamp. Nowhere to go. Plays it deep. McAllister sails it out right side. Underhanded shot is saved by Morgan. That was Leary from the right side. Picked off. Right back in front. Leary trying to spin it on the goal. It goes wide. Nichols does clear it now. Back the other way with 7:27 to go. And we're going to get another timeout called here by head coach John Carroll. We'll take it as well. 7:24 to go in the second. Salve Regina leads 7-2. Welcome back to Gaudet Field out of the timeout. 7:24 to go in the second. Bison with possession. During that timeout, they were checking out the stick of Seamus McCusker, the junior from Westwood, Mass. Not sure if Nichols asked for that or the officials wanted to check on it, but he was able to keep his stick, so nothing wrong there. And the Bison turn it over. Seahawks will sprint back the other way quickly. Cooney on the wing right side. We'll back things out now. Seahawks will set up the offense here. Cooney, 5 goals, 2 assists last game to earn Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Souza turns and fires. That one's wide. May have been deflected by Joseph Busa. Seahawks will keep possession. 6:37 to go in the second. Pat Leary deep behind the cage. Now out to the right side. Will dance out onto the wing. Moves it along for Cooney. Cam Stein across to Brett Souza at the point left side. Souza now straight away. Eyes towards the goal. Drops it in deep. McAllister on the cut in front for Stein. His shot is saved. And a whistle here against the Seahawks. Seahawks bench very curious about that call, saying that Stein was the one pushed in the back. And there will be a conference here of the officials. See if we get an overrule here. The near side official came in, wanted to talk about it. Stein did go crashing in to the crease. And they're going to keep the call on the field. So it will be Bison ball with 6:09 to go. 7-2, Seahawks with the lead. Bison cleared ahead. Sprinting all the way to the goal. Turning with the shot. A penalty coming as well. Kyle Ettenhofer. From wide on the left side. No one was really ready there to pick him up. And a slash on Rocco Mazzi to boot. So a big opportunity here for the Bison. One minute of man up here for the Bison. Bison on the man up. And with possession here. So the Seahawks scored 7 unanswered before that goal there from Ettenhofer. Gillis behind the cage, out to the left side. Straight away up top now, Santoni. Delays and moves it to Jack Ellis. Gillis in deep. Trying to bounce it out to the wing. Deflected by Bordeaux. And taken by the Seahawks. Tellini comes up with it. So clear it ahead. McAllister scores. Man down with 5:01 to go. Eight to 3. Stephen McAllister cashes in on the man down to push the lead back to 5. Hughes wins it cleanly. Hughes right down the middle. His shot skips wide. That's a bit of a changeup. Seen Hughes do that twice now. Take it right to the goal. Keeping the defense on their toes. Beauchamp from an off angle will bounce it wide into the corner. And McAllister will just let it dribble out of play. Seahawks will keep it. 4.5 to go in the first half. Seahawks have wrestled control of this one here with the Bison. Not quite sure of the call there. Bison will get it back, though, off the turnover. And Warner will bring it back the other way. .401 to go. We may have a discussion here on the shot clock. Right now it's at 80, so I think they're going to have a discussion here. And they'll just put 60 on it. And now the officials will conference again. .401 to go. 8-3. Salve Regina with the lead. 23-11, the shot advantage here in this first half. After the Bison led 2-0. And we're back to play. DeRubas moves it left side. Santoni on the wing, moves it out high to Ferreira. Bison spread everyone out. DeRubas again left side. Carries down the wing. 3:35 to go. He carries in deep, picked up by Andrew Senecal. DeRubas falls down, just dropped it, and Senecal comes up with the ground ball. McCusker back to the attacking end, will clear it. Leary settles it on the wing left side. Out to Brendan Tracy. Now high now. Mason Barbone will trot into the corner right side. Seahawks in no rush here. 40 seconds on the shot clock. Barbone now starts his drive, spins back to the right side. Barbone out in front with the shot that goes wide. 2:41 to go. 33 seconds on the shot clock here for Salve. Tracy slings it to Pat Leary. Brett Souza out high. Cooper Melvin out there defensively for the Bison. Barbone once again will get the screen from Tracy in deep. Gives it back up to Tracy. Right side of the cage. Trying to back his way in. Tracy spins back to the inside. To the front. He scores! Brendan Tracy with 2:18 to go makes it 9-3. And they're going to give this face-off to the Bison. .210 to go. Seahawks leading 9-3. Their largest lead. Again, this one bounced in deep, rolled towards the cage, still up for grabs. Loose near the crease. Whistle inside. Going against the Seahawks, so the Bison will retain it. Again, nearly turned over along the end line. Ferreira, stop and start on the drive. Spins back behind the net now, chased by Mazzy. Threads it out in front for the shot. Chambers the save, denying Cian Cohane from point-blank range. Seahawks turn it over, though. The Bison will get it right back. Big-time stop from Ryan Chambers. Van Winkle knocks down Gillis, and that draws a penalty. 57 seconds to go. Bison will reset here, but time ticking away here in the second quarter. Delayed penalty coming against Max Van Winkle. Connor Santoni. Right side. Hands off to the cutter. This one ripped on the cage and wide by Cadigan with 35 seconds. And we'll address the penalty here. Technical 30 seconds against Van Winkle for the push. So man up once again for the Bison here to close out the first half. Santoni out high to Jack Ellis. Cadigan moves it in deep to Gillis. Back to Cadigan. 20 seconds to go in the half. Cohane out high to the point left side. Santoni will back it out. Calls from the sideline to go. That one trying to move it behind the cage to Gillis. Picked off instead by Gavin Johnson. And he will just kill time here. Lob it back to Ryan Chambers, who sends it up the field, and that'll do it for the first half. So the Seahawks defense comes up big down the stretch against the man up. They score man down as well here in the second quarter. After falling behind 2-0, the Seahawks will lead 9-3 at halftime. We will take a break while the teams head off the field and be back with the call of the second half. Here from Gaudet, you're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the second half here between Salve Regina and Nichols College. The Seahawks leading 9-3. They fell behind 2-0. And they scored 6 unanswered. And they have a 9-3 lead to start the third. Haverly will dig in against Ehrenberg to start the third quarter here, and the Bison come away with it. Ehrenberg wins it cleanly. See what adjustments the Bison have made here at halftime. Santoni up the right-hand side. Will play it into the corner to Sion Cohane. Cohane had it in the middle and lost it, stripped by Jack Naglieri. Beauchamp, he's stripped of the ball. Warner comes away with it. He gets knocked over. Ball still loose. Mazzy will come out of the fray with it and keep it. Give it along here for Van Winkle. Looking to duck the shoulder to the front with the shot, steered aside by Morgan. Two goals apiece for Cooney and Tracy in the first half to lead the Seahawks attack. Here's Beauchamp, near side. Beauchamp spins back to his left on the wing right side. Now fires it on the goal. Save made by Morgan. And they'll say that went wide. No reset of the shot clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock here for the Seahawks. 5 seconds. Have to go in a hurry here. Behind the cage with 3. Cooney out onto the wing, and the Seahawks will not get a shot away. Bison quickly clear it back the other way into the attacking end. Talion moves it out to the right-hand side. Gadigan instead will back it out and play it to Santoni. Long lob near side for Cian Cohane. From the point left side. Angle down the wing. Stops his drive. Out wide to Ferreira. Ferreira trying to back his way in. Shut down by Mazzy. Ryan Warner. Right side Santoni now. Laundry guarding him. Cadigan. Backs it out on Tellini. 20 seconds to shoot here. Ryan Warner all the way from midfield. Sprints right side trying to get around John Saunders. Santoni, side of the cage. Now in behind the net. Trying to spin on Laundry. Looking to move it into the middle to Warner. Ball up for grabs in the slot and picked up by Tellini. And he scoops it to Chambers. Seahawks on the clear. Johnson to the net. He scores! Gavin Johnson. The seas parted and he just fired it. Skipped it through the wickets. 11:28 to go. Seahawks add to their lead. Bison come away with the draw. Gualteri winning the ground ball. But it's now a 7-goal game Ellis falling down, trying to move it on the cut to DeRubis. Ball deflected now and held in by Cadigan. Almost another turnover there. First goal of the year for Johnson. Excellent freshman defenseman from Moorestown, New Jersey. Gillis on the cut. That one tapped on the goal. Save made by Chambers. A whistle and a push here, though, will keep this Bison ball. Falling to the ground, it looked like Daniel Lee. Actually, make that Jack Ellis. Colby Gillis, picked up by Daniel Bordeaux. From the wing right side. Cadigan. Blake Koval. Junior from Ashland, Mass. Picked up by Jack Naglieri. DeRubis. Threaded on the cut, the shot from Ellis. And the Seahawks come away with the ball. Out to the near side, bouncing now. Johnson trying to get a hold of it, and he does. Johnson looking for another, this time trying to move it in front. Skips it wide and out of play. Bison nearly turn it over. Santoni able to pounce on it. And now he looks for the angle over midfield. Tracy gives him a shove, but Santoni will bring it ahead. And now the Bison can settle things down with 8:50 to go in the third, but trailing 10-3. This one bounced into space, up for grabs. Tellini trying to grab it. He had it for a moment. Bounced around. Foot race now for Cadigan and Tracy. The two of them go spilling out. And the Bison will keep it. Gillis harassed by Bordeaux. Penalty coming here. Gillis falls down. Ball knocked from his cross. Loose behind the cage. Still bounced out. Seahawks thought they touched it, and that play had stopped. This one now out high for the shot. That goes wide, and we can address the penalty. Sending it wide was Cadigan. One minute on a slash with 8:07 to go to Daniel Bordeaux. Man up once again for the Bison. Cohane to Santoni. Lobbed into the corner, dropped momentarily, still up for grabs, and Tellini rips it away from Gillis. Costly turnover for the Bison. Seahawks, though, sail it high and out of play. Bison get it back with 7:33 to go. 25 seconds left here, the man up. Gillis out to the right-hand side. Sidearm shot, skipped wide. Out of the cross of Cadigan. Ferreira. With 10 seconds left of man up. The pass from Santoni off the mark. Bison turn it over. 6 seconds left, and the Seahawks will be back to even strength. Johnson gives it up to Chambers. And now Van Winkle, as we're back to even strength. Van Winkle forces his way through midfield into the attacking end. And he underhand flips off to Laundry. Here's Beauchamp. Padrick Berry with 40 seconds on the shot clock. Up the left-hand side. Out of contact, gives it up to Laundry out high. Laundry. Right side, Cooney faking, shooting, and he scores! .6:20 to go. 11-3. Cooney right there, a little shoulder fake, turned, and snuck that one inside that left post. And off the draw, Ehrenberg comes away with it cleanly. Nearly turned over again in front. Bison with it, but trailing by 8. Rolled to Santoni with 6 minutes to go. McCusker gives him a shove. Warner now. Left side Ferreira. Wanted to look deep for Gillis. Instead, he'll hold out wide. Picked up by Rocco Mazzi. Trying to feed it on the inside. Santoni, though, right time, right place. He gathers it and scores, going low on Ryan Chambers. Bison get a goal back. That pass nearly could have been a turnover. It looked like it was headed for Ryan Warner. Snuck through, though. Bison will take it. Scramble for the draw. Kicked by Ehrenberger. Naglieri comes in and fields it. .5:27 to go in the third. Seahawks lead by 7. Tracy left side. Spins it to Aretano. His long-distance shot is well wide. Off the end line, McAllister. Sprints up the wing. 45 seconds on the shot clock. McAllister gets a screen. Left side, he'll bounce it wide. Five minutes even to go in the third. Pat Leary trying to back his way in. Underhand shot! He scores! .451 to go in the third. Pat Leary gets the goal right back. And he makes it look very easy. Just the quick, deceptive, low shot here. Draw one by the Bison. Controlled by Ehrenberg. Back to an 8-goal game. Bison cannot afford to trade goals. Cohane. Out high to Santoni. Picked up by Senecal. Right side Cadigan, now Warner. Straight away up top. Left side out on the wing to Ferreira. Around the screen from Warner. Ferreira looking to turn the corner. Tellini shuts off that drive. Ferreira out high. Double team comes. Cohane with the shot that's blocked. Ground ball scooped up on the near side by Bordeaux. That one played out for Chambers, makes the save. The big time stop from Ryan Chambers on Jeffrey Talion. And a delayed penalty coming here against the Bison. Delayed penalty. 3:10 to go in the third. Barry will hold it in deep behind the cage. Beauchamp. Beauchamp throws it on the goal. Save made by Morgan. And now we'll address the penalty with 2:48 to play. So technical foul here. Man up for the Seahawks. Cooney, right side, stripped of the ball by Sam Reisman. And Joseph Busa comes up with the ground ball. Bison on the attack, man down. And Gillis will back it out and slow things up and wait to get back to even strength. As we tick towards 2 minutes to play here in the third. Gillis. Chased by Gavin Johnson. Tellini comes to knock it free, and Chambers will pounce on it. Even strength, Seahawks with it in the attacking end. 99 seconds to go in the third. Here's Beauchamp. Around the screen left side. Spins it back to Tracy. Tracy fires it on the goal and wide. Seahawks retain possession. McAllister. Out to Beauchamp. Beauchamp right to the goal. His shot is blocked. And the ground ball scooped up by Ryan Warner. Warner. Out to Cadigan. Chased by Bordeaux in the corner far side. Cohane. Straight away. Looking inside, out onto the wing now, right side. To Cadigan, behind the net, Gillis. 30 seconds to go. That ball trying to get it on the bounce for DeRubis. Knocked away. Seahawks come up with it. Gavin Johnson with the ground ball, and as he spun, it came out of his cross. He's able to scoop it back up and keep the cradle alive. Had it to Cooney, and then it falls out of his cross. Back over to DeRubis. Final seconds here. Ferreira trying to dish it in front. Cohane turns and he scores. Broken play with 9 seconds left. That makes it 12-5. With 9 seconds to go. Hughes off the draw with 5 seconds, right to the goal. His shot will bounce high, wide, out of play. One second left, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So the Seahawks will lead 12-5 as we make the turn for home. You're watching Commonwealth Coast Conference men's lacrosse action on the Salve Athletics Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. Start of the fourth quarter here between Salve Regina and Nichols. The Seahawks leading 12-5 in this Commonwealth Coast Conference matchup. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us here on the Salve Athletics Network. Whistle here against the Bison will give the Seahawks the draw. And they're back on the attack. Leading by 7. Padraig Berry. Left side to Brendan Laundrie. Laundrie just throws it over the shoulder. That one's blocked. Loose in front and eventually scooped up by Sam Reisman. Bison looking clear. Near side. Busa able to scoot the sideline and bring it to the attacking end. Chased into the corner now. In deep for Gillis. Bordeaux watching him. Deep behind the cage in the attacking end for the Bison. Who have plenty of time, but they have not been able to score in bunches. Here's Santoni. Cadigan. Around into the corner now. Gillis near side. Long lob all the way out for DeRubis. Gillis in the corner left side. 14 seconds to shoot here for the Bison. Santoni out at midfield with 8 seconds. Trying to float it towards the cage. That one could have been a pass, maybe been deflected, grabbed by Chambers. Taken by Beauchamp back the other way. Beauchamp will just rip it on the cage wide. Seahawks will keep it. Mazzy with the drive. Save made. No, it sneaks in. Rocco Mazzy from the right side. That ball had eyes. With 13:04 to go. Time out. Nichols will take it as well. Welcome back to Gaudet Field. First career goal for Rocco Mazzi. Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania junior, getting his first career goal. The defensemen do not often get a chance to shoot, but we've seen two long pole defensemen score here today. Mazzi and Johnson, each getting first career goals. 13:04 to go in the fourth, and the Seahawks again lead by 8. And Haverly will take the draw here against Scott Ehrenberg. And it's been the 1-2 tandem of Haverly and Hughes. Haverly squibs it free, wins it cleanly. Up ahead, Haverly has that one deflected out of his cross, but it comes right to the left side for the Seahawks. Naglieri looking to be the third long pole defenseman to score here today. Cannot get the chance as a whistle on the inside will turn it over. That one fell right out of the cross of Dylan DeRubis. Bison turn it over. Unforced error there. And the Seahawks bench lets him know about that play. 12:25 to go. Seahawks in the driver's seat right now. Here's Pat Leary, left side. Been a quiet afternoon for him. 2 goals. That's how we quantify a quiet night for Pat Leary, the all-time leading goal scorer. Souza trying to get it on the cut to Tracy. He gathers, he turns, he fires it wide. Pat Leary, 167 goals all time. Leary slithers his way, turns with the underhanded shot, save made by Morgan. Ball up for grabs, turned over. Here's Iritano with the shot, save made by Morgan. Bison back the other way. Cooper Melvin clears it to the attacking end, and now we'll slow things up. Just to finish the point, Pat Leary, 167 goals, number 1 all-time, 231 career points. That's second all-time, chasing Nicholas Cicero's mark of 270. Both of those players getting their points in different ways. Leary, a wing scorer. LeCicero, basically a quarterback from behind the cage in his career. On the cut here, Ferreira trying to carry right to the goal. He scores on the feed from Dylan DeRubis. With 10:40 to go in the fourth. That makes it 13-6. Hughes will come back in to take the draw here for Salve. He wedges it free and wins it. Hughes will get it left side to Leary. Now Naglieri. Beauchamp straight away. Seahawks will settle it down now as Laundry subs into the attacking end, along with Padraig Berry. Clock rolling with 10:15 to go. Beauchamp in deep left side. Out to Pat Leary on the wing. Laundry straight away. Rich Needing moves it onto the wing. And behind the goal, Berry on the drive, trying to dish it off. That one deflects all the way out high. Big scramble for it here. And a hold called here against the Seahawks. They turn it over. Bison with it, 9:40 to go. And a delayed penalty coming here. Delayed penalty coming against Salve. Santoni in deep on Beauchamp. Out to the left side of the cage. Cadigan catches and shoots. Chambers makes the save. And now we'll address the penalty. I think they're going to call offsides as the penalty on Needing. "30-second technical with 9:11 to go. Offside the penalty. Man up again for the Bison, who are 0 for 4. And have allowed a man down goal as well. That one thrown in deep. No one home for Nichols. But they'll say that that was deflected. Bison will keep it. Slung out high now to Santoni. Left side. That one deflected on the inside, picked off by Naglieri. Ferreira trying to move it from wing to wing. And the Seahawks will bring it ahead. Back to even strength. Cooney right side. Out high, Souza. Now Tracy with 8:20 to go. Bit of an angle. Instead, he'll dart into the corner. Leary out to Laundry. Seahawks in no rush. 45 seconds on the shot clock. Laundry from the end line. Has his cross ripped right from his hands. He kicks the ball into the corner. And that'll be a turnover. Kyle Ettenhofer looks to walk it ahead on the clear. And he will gain midfield. Has a goal as well here tonight. Down the wing left side. Harassed, has it stripped by Tracy. He'll grab it back and feed it to Jeffrey Talion. Talion out to Ryan Warner. Right side, Cadigan. 7:20 to go. 40 seconds here on the shot clock for the Bison. And a 7-goal game. Warner with the angle right side. He'll sail it wide. Gillis from the corner left side with 25 seconds on the shot clock. DeRubis now behind the cage. Picked up by McCusker. Two Bison were there on the cut, so Gillis, Nicholas DeRubis, opted not to pass into the fray. Warner again up high. Spins it back left side, Ferreira. Turning to his right. Out high. Too high for Warner. Loose on the ground and scooped up by the Seahawks. Ryan Cuddy will grab it and clear it. Turning, McAllister, the shot save made by Morgan. And they're going to turn this ball over here and give it to the Bison with 6:21 to go. $6:10 to go. Santoni holding out wide. DeRubis C.J. Cadigan. Into the wing. Now behind the cage. Santoni. Left side. He'll just rip it. That one steered wide. Chambers couldn't get a piece of it. No reset of the shot clock here for the Bison. 44-25, the shot advantage for the Seahawks, but doubling up in shots on goal, 26-13. Here's Santoni. Forced out wide by McCusker. Cadigan chased by Cuddy. Around the screen left side. Cadigan in deep. Gillis dropped it, got it back. 20 seconds to shoot here for Nichols. Johnson all over Gillis. Trying to turn the corner. His underhanded shot. Save made by Chambers. And what is going to be the call here? They'll say goal. Swatted in from in front by C.N. Cohane. With 5:04 to go. Makes it 13-7. Ball is loose, and Ehrenberg will grab it and throw it towards the cage wide. Foot race for it here. Bison will keep it. Six-goal game with 4:42 to go. Bison with possession. On the roll, DeRubis out to Santoni, trying to thread the needle inside, a little bit wide of Gillis in front. Ferreira, though, nearly had it, but Gavin Johnson, actually make that Rocco Mazzi in the corner, will come away with it. Seahawks will bring it to the attacking end with 4:05 to go. Leading by 6, Leary slings it for Senecal. And now Cooney will back it out near midfield. Seahawks can run some clock here. And the Bison not trying to trap the ball. Wanted to try and just dig in here and get a stop. 40 seconds on the shot clock for the Seahawks. Tracy, left side. Picked up here now by Gualteri. Make that Sam Reisman. Now Souza deep behind the cage. 25 seconds to shoot. Souza left side. Souza turns, trying to get it on the cut. McAllister spins, he scores! Stephen McAllister spun around to grab it. Didn't matter. He buries it with 3:10 to go to push the lead back to 7. Tangle on the draw, still up for grabs. Ball still loose, and eventually Hughes will corral it. Bison nearly had a chance at it. Here's Van Winkle. He will rip it on the cage and wide. Bison looked to clear. Entenhofer. Two and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. Seahawks doubling up the Bison right now. And not a terrible amount of urgency here from the Bison. This one near side, dropped by Cadigan and grabbed by Cuddy. Seahawks with possession and the lead as we hit 2 minutes to play here in the fourth. Van Winkle from midfield gives it up to Cam Stein. Bison extending their pressure here. About a minute and a half left in a 7-goal game. Stein now out of the double team, moves it out high to Beauchamp. Strong down the left side. Beauchamp will just cradle out onto the wing. 23 seconds to shoot. Seahawks happy to use every second of the shot clock here. With 1:13 to go. Beauchamp looking to fake his way left side, trying to move it out in front. That one deflected. Loose but picked up by the Seahawks. 5 seconds to shoot as Thomas Skolnick had picked it up. Trying to move it out in front. The shot deflected. Grabbed by Morgan. Seahawks turn it over. Shot clock violation. With 48 seconds left to play, the Bison will bring it ahead. Well, they led 2-0. And then the Seahawks scored 7 straight to lead 7-2. This one thrown in front. Chambers the save. Ground ball comes right to Senecal. He threads it in front for the shot. Score! Senecal falling down. Got it to Justin DeBalsi. Cherry on top for the Seahawks with 18 seconds to play. One more draw here. Won by the Bison. Ehrenberg won it. And he's just going to run out the final seconds. He'll dart out at midfield. Just playing keep away here. Bounces it near side, but that is going to do it. The Seahawks trailed at the start, but then they found another gear. They pull away from the Bison, and they improve to 3-0 in conference play with the victory here today. Nichols, meanwhile, falls to 5-7. They see a 3-game win streak snapped. They will be 1-2 in the CCC. Salve 5-4 overall, 2-0 in the 3-0 in the CCC. Next up, they will be at the University of New England on April 9th for a 4 p.m. game. I want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Your camera person here tonight has been Jamie O'Donnell. Big thanks to her. And I want to thank you all for joining and listening here along with us for this one. Your final, Salve Regina 15, Nichols 7. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.